Hello, folks. We are back with the MUN Campus Lions Club. So without further ado, I'm just going to hand it right on to Joanne and Liam. For folks who are in the audience, if you have any questions for these folks as we go along, please put it in the chat or the Q&A section, and I'd be happy to read them out at the end of the presentation. But without further ado, Liam and Joanne, you can go ahead.
Thank you so much, Lindsay. So my name is Joanne Hart, and this is my third year with the MUN Campus Lions. I'm the president this year of the club. It's super exciting. We've got some things planned. It should be a great year despite the wrench that COVID threw into these things. And this is Liam.
Hi, folks. My name is Liam. I am a fifth-year Commerce Co-op student. I've been with the Lions Club for 3 years now, and I am the club secretary. So
awesome. Yeah. So we're just going to go over the summary of our presentation. So we're going to give you a little bit of the background on the Lions Club, the global causes that we focus on, and then dive into our club, the club activities, how we help, why you should join us, fall and winter plans, and then how you can contact us. Liam, would you like to give the background?
For sure. So Lion Clubs began actually back in 1917. Our club is not one of a kind, not in its origins, but definitely in spirit. There are actually numerous clubs around the world, and we are just one chapter of a very large association. The motto for Lions Club International is where there's a need, there is a lion. And very much our mission is to empower volunteers to serve their communities. Ours being the MUN campus, meet humanitarian needs, and of course encourage peace through Lions Clubs. When caring people join together, roll up their sleeves and take action to make the community better, it's a beautiful thing and an incredible feeling for everyone involved. That's Lions. We're very much a organization that's all about helping out people in need, building relationships with those around us, and teaching leadership. I mean, the amount of leadership that I'm sure Joanne has learned, and I myself have learned just through being a member of this club, has been absolutely fantastic. The International Alliance Club actually have global causes. This kind of helps us all stay en route of a strategy and help us steer towards, how we can help our communities. So let that be through diabetes, environment, hunger, vision, or childhood cancer. We do certain things to, help these causes.
Okay, so I'm going to jump into a little bit of history on our club. Our club was founded in 2012. With the Lions Club, every club kind of focuses on a different community. So our community is MUN, Memorial University. So that is our focus. We do go outside of MUN at times. We've baked at the Ronald McDonald House, for example, but our number one most important focus is MUN students. Recently, we've had a focus on food sustainability. So we realize that food insecurity is a really, really important issue for us young people. And we've created a free breakfast program at MUN. So far, it's been monthly. We want to see that become more frequent. So hopefully, as time goes on, it will. And our mission is to provide opportunity to students who may require volunteering for their degrees.
So we have a few different club activities. As Joanne says, we have our monthly breakfast program, which sadly is at a pause due to the current COVID-19 situation. We also do a Giving Tuesday semesterly, where we find ways to kind of go around and brighten someone's day through just pure acts of charity. We have done monthly donations to the MUN Food Bank, as well as have volunteered to go over and sort through. We've also done a yearly international student Christmas dinner for those who don't get to go home and might want a warm meal to spread some cheer. We also do a semesterly bingo to help raise funds for many of our activities. We have also participated recently in Warm Bellies, which is a new initiative. We have also participated in Trick or Eat during Halloween. And as Joanne says, we've also done a few Ronald McDonald House. And I mean, this is just the tip of the iceberg of what we have done as a club. And of course, we have many things more planned.
So a lot of people, when you think of a Lions Club, you automatically assume people in their 60s who are retired, nothing else to do, and they form a Lions Club, which kind of is stereotypical of a Lions Club. But as a campus club, we're completely different. So our meetings are a lot more relaxed. Our main goal is to take in money, and all that money that we take in goes back directly to the MUN students. So we fundraise, but everything goes back to the students. That's seen like with our breakfast program, through our monthly donations to the food bank, even through our Giving Tuesdays, and most recently, since MUN announced the technology requirements for this semester where it's online and remote, we've gotten 8 headsets and 2 webcams and gave those to some students in need. So those are the kinds of things that we do. It's nothing really complicated or intimidating to get involved with. It's really simple. Like we're a group of students who want to help other students, and that's the gist of the MUN Campus Lions Club.
So some more reasons as to join us. Our club is all about being a family. Everyone is welcome and heard. And we're, a fantastic group with a mix from like different faculties and ways of life. A lot of our members are made up of, we've had pharmacy students, future law students, we've had business students, social work students, science students. The list just goes on, and each of them all bring something special to the club. You're also open to a worldwide network of Lions who are more than happy to help out with any task, as well as events that go on in the world. They actually just planned they had hoped to plan a leadership conference down in Kentucky, which sadly was canceled due to COVID-19. But that's just one of the opportunities that you can take on to kind of see the world within the community. We also, of course, volunteer within the community and work towards our goals, or even goals we'd like or you'd like to bring to the table. And of course, most importantly, we try and have fun through all of our activities.
So this fall, and maybe even winter too, is going to look different than what we're all used to. So we're dedicated to finding volunteer opportunities for our members. We know that getting volunteer hours is really important for a lot of people, while others do volunteer just because they love to. But so yeah, we're definitely open to suggestions outside of these things. And we definitely want to provide opportunities for everybody, whether they be not in St. John's, so virtual events, or based here in St. John's as well. So some of the things that you can do with our club to get volunteer hours include attending our bi-weekly meetings, attending other Lions events like that. We're going to have online ticket sales, so you can build up some volunteer hours by selling the tickets. We're going to have the setup of virtual events, so we're hoping to set up a virtual 5K walk or run. So that's something that you can get volunteer hours through. Monitoring during these virtual events, we're going to try to have socially distanced fundraising, and there's even more opportunities. So we've only just begun trying to navigate through COVID and all of the public health restrictions. So yeah, like I said, we're really open to other opportunities as well. And our main goal is to definitely fundraise and then help other students as much as possible, especially through this even more difficult, challenging time.
You can contact us either through our social media, both being MUN Campus Lions on Instagram or Facebook, or if you have a direct inquiry, you can get us at our email at muncampuslines@gmail.com. And that
All
is all.
right. Yeah, thank you.
Awesome. So thank you both. So we did have a question. Someone asked, how do we join the MUN Lions Club? So would they email you folks directly?
Yeah, Liam, could you flick back to the last slide, please? Yeah. So you can email the club, and then we do have a private Facebook page where we keep everybody up to date, and we host polls there and everything. So any events that we have coming up, we reach out to our members through our private Facebook page. But you can definitely either contact us on Facebook, Instagram, or email us, and we'd love to have you. It really is a lot of fun. I'm so glad I joined. I was somebody who volunteered a lot in high school and then ended up coming to MUN and kind of being lost. There were so many different clubs that I could get involved with, but I didn't know where I kind of belonged. And the Lions Club was definitely that for me. So it really is a lot of fun. It's super rewarding. And yeah, we'd love to have you.
Wonderful. So I guess on that note, if we have some folks here in the audience who are interested in volunteering, what would be one thing that you would kind of say to them based on your experiences volunteering with the MUN Campus Lions Club to encourage them to get involved?
It's important, I think, to get involved for a lot of reasons. One is definitely resume building. So I've learned so much. I've been networking with so many different people. So the benefits in career-wise is really good, but also personal benefits. You meet so many people, you hear so many stories that really do have an impact on you. And even just being able to brighten somebody's day through the activities that we've done is super rewarding. It's one of my favorite parts for sure.
Awesome. And do you have anything you'd like to share, Liam, as well?
Yeah, pretty much Joanne says it best. But definitely it just the Lions Club is a really fantastic kind of social community for me as well. Like very much feel like I'm volunteering, but I'm volunteering with friends. You don't go in and it's cold and you're assigned someone and stuff. You go in and it's like, we're gonna do this today, and let's chat while we do it. Let's laugh while we do it.
Absolutely. We've got relationships, we've got community, we've got career development. Tons of awesome reasons to get involved with the MUN Campus Lions Club. So if anyone here is interested in getting involved, if that's not reason enough, I don't know what ever would be, because those are some really awesome things. So thank you both for sharing your experiences, because I also know sometimes it's a little hard to answer questions just on the whim like that, especially about your own experiences. But thank you so much for being vulnerable and doing that. So another question we have is whether there are any sort of background checks or references involved with getting involved with your society, or whether folks can just sign up to volunteer.
Nope, you can just sign up to volunteer. Yeah.
Awesome. So it looks like that's all the questions here today. So folks in the audience, if you do have any last minute questions, we'll take them now before we let Liam and Joanne go. But Liam and Joanne, is there any last minute things you'd like to let folks know before we end here today?
I think I'd just like to say good luck with your semester. I know it's really, really hard times right now. Don't be afraid to get involved in something like this. Just because you're involved in the club doesn't mean you have to spend 10 hours a week trying to do everything. It can be super low commitment and still feel like you have a little family and a place to belong. So don't let that scare you away from joining us or another club.
Absolutely. So thank you both so much for sharing today. I'm going to stop recording here now.